confronted yet again, do I have to kill this man?
Right.
And the thing that I would dislike about this is if it's another season 2 in the sense that season 2 was him battling, do I have to kill or do I not have to kill?
Right.
Punisher was his foil,
Yep.
which was perfect.
And if you're going to have him kill, don't wait till the end of the season to be like, it's a conflict.
I think it's got to be
murder someone and then have the rest
beginning.
of the at the start. He walks in. Kingpin is trying to ruin his life. He snaps someone's neck. He just kills the guy. Done. Have him kill him from the rest of the season on. Yeah.
And he's not.
Have
he's
you
not
watched
thinking
the
about it
trailers
anymore.
for season 3?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's vague enough so that we don't know if he's going to do that.
Yeah.
I can. The thing is, you can't be like, he's vaguely darker this season and not have him kill him.
No,
because he's been on the verge this whole time.
And if they do that, I will be very, very upset with the season. And I've been looking forward to it. We've been waiting 2 years.
We've heard nothing but good things about it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So,
but I will be really, really upset if he never crosses that line, and it's still him debating it because they did this before. Now they have to change and grow the character more. Right. And I would love it if Punisher's the one who has to talk him out of it.
That'd be cool.
I would love
Punisher
that.
Is in a season? Have we heard anything?
I've
about
heard rumors that Punisher does appear.
That would be great, honestly. I think the character is
just imagine
amazing.
Daredevil's been on a killing spree and Punisher's sitting down with coffee with him, saying, "Man, you got to stop killing people."
That would be great. And the thing is too, it would
be
great because it ties into his season and where he is.
Because he stopped killing. He didn't kill Russo at the end.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
He didn't kill Russo at the end. He put him in a coma.
Yeah.
And
he didn't kill him.
He destroyed his life and gave him a life. And because Russo was literally begging for him to kill him, and he did he pretty much did the worst thing, and instead just shredded his face.
But he didn't kill him.
Growth. I guess.
Yeah. My concern with the Iron Fist cancellation though is that, well, I think Daredevil season 3 is the end of Daredevil.
Yeah.
No matter what Sam says, don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Marvel's pretty much done things in 3 right now, minus some of their Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's done after season 3. And we were talking before the podcast that
did.
with Daredevil, how much more can you do with Daredevil? He's a popular character, but he's also a minor character. And you're about to do his best villain in Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You've done Kingpin. You did Nobu, who is not really a popular villain, but he fit.
He's contemporary. And the thing
You've
is,
already done Elektra.
With the Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right in the hand.
So with the Marvel movies, each Marvel movie is 2 hours long. Each Netflix series is 13 hours. Yeah. So we've had about, what is that? 26. We've had basically 13 movies of Daredevil at this point.
Oh yeah.
If not even counting Defenders.
And speaking of the episode length, I haven't heard how many episodes this new season is yet.
It would be great.
I hope it's like 10.
Yeah, 10 would be great.
Yeah.
Because I can think of 6 episodes where there was a good portion of it that was filler. No episode is ever a truly filler episode. They always sprinkle a little bit of something in, even if it is filler. But I can think of a good number of episodes that were dragged out longer than they should have been.
I thought the last 2 episodes of Daredevil season 2 were a little dragged out.
Yeah, you could have shortened it down. I think a lot of his backstory with Elektra, there was a lot of that stuff there that could have been cut down. We didn't.
Hey, Sam Brush is watching.
Stop it! Go away! We don't want you.
No, I'm concerned that we haven't had a Defender season 2 announced yet, which I don't think they're going to do.
I don't think they're going to do it either.
No.
I know Jessica Jones season 3 was announced. They have a showrunner who's leaving it after season 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Punisher season 2 was announced, and I know it's in filming. Which you mentioned he might not get it, but I think in a couple weeks we get a trailer for that, we did for
we're definitely getting Punisher season 2.
I think by February we have season 2 of Punisher.
Yeah, I think my frustration, like I was saying, was that you got to give me a good reason for why he comes back and starts killing again. Yeah. And I think you need to grow the character.
He's already over the AMC family killing thing.
He's not. So. I mean, yeah. You got to give me you officially need to move the character away from anti-hero into hero territory.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you'll never move him fully into hero territory, but you got to officially give me a dark hero, no longer an anti-hero. Yeah. If that makes sense. No longer I'm doing this for revenge. I'm doing good things I'm doing bad things to bad people for revenge.
Yeah.
You have to start giving me people he cares about and start protecting people and start doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
why have a season 2?
Right. I don't want to walk into season 2 and it's 5 years later, and he has a new wife and a new family, and they get killed like Magneto in every single freaking movie, and they get killed, and he's like, "Now I'm mad," and he goes on the whole.
Do you think we should bring Sam in on video for this?
No, absolutely not.
This is the only time we've ever shut him up, and you want to get him talking again.
No, absolutely not. He stays out. You are bad, sir. Get out of our chat. We don't want you.
He said, "Wow, where is the really hot one that usually sits where Drucker is?"
Well, my wife isn't here right now, so I don't know what he's talking about.
I decided to move today. Okay.
I didn't wear my baby face today.
No, I personally think after this next wave of seasons, if they do come, that they're done with Netflix.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know if any of it carries over to the streaming service because I don't know if Disney will put mature content on their service. And these are TVMA.
Oh yeah, they are. Especially Punisher.
Yeah,
especially Punisher
and Jessica Jones. Oh my gosh, Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Daredevil is the violence
violent.
and the blood.
Yeah, but
Iron Fist
is nothing. Luke Cage is topical issues, everyone.
But I don't. Maybe they move it to Hulu. Maybe. But these are also Netflix originals, so I don't know how that would work.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with Netflix, you get a certain amount of year contract for Netflix original movies. So if you sign in for, let's say, 5 years. You'll get 5 years of Netflix movies through Marvel, blah, 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 blah.
We also don't know how long Marvel's contract was.
Exactly. No one really really knows.
I do think in the next year it gets wrapped up. We're done with Netflix and Marvel moves on.
Honestly, I think Punisher 2 is going to be the last one.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't think we get Jessica Jones or Luke Cage?
Nope. I don't think we get Jessica Jones, Luke Cage season 3. I think, if anything, they might surprise us with a Defender season 2. Out of nowhere, it might be like Defender season 2, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
But I think otherwise,
hope that it's a hero for hire thing for the Defenders. I think it would be really exciting to, and I liked the parts where Luke Cage and Iron Fist were together.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they had great chemistry. And it really, really was exciting for me.
Right.
But Iron Fist by himself just didn't work.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Luke Cage, he doesn't need another character, but he's complemented by Danny Rand.
Yes.
Weirdly enough, he is. And the thing is, though, last time they tried to make it, in the episode that was there, that in his season, it was like, they changed his character, which I thought was a better Danny Rand, but I thought their chemistry didn't work as well this time.
Yes.
Because now, instead of Danny being like the one who's like, let's go do something, and Luke Cage is like, no, stop.
Yeah.
And there's that kind of counterbalance where Luke Cage needs to be pushed and actually doing more, and Danny needs to be pulled back.
Yeah.
Now Danny was super chill, and that didn't help the chemistry there.
True.
And then
Luke Cage was the more emotional one.
Right. And the whole, and I don't think that works for their characters. I think because it just kind of fell out of place a little bit.
Well, we do want to shift gears just a little bit.
Let's go.
We don't want to run too long.
Yeah.
Sam's not here, so we can tell Sam that he's the one to blame for our abnormally long.
That's true. That's true.
We do want to shift gears to Fallout 76.
Yeah.
I believe the beta came out this weekend.
Centennial Edition.
I saw some gameplay released, I think a week ago. They had some people certain YouTubers who were allowed to go and play the game for 3 hours, and they uploaded content to their channel. I watched some of it.
Sure.
Have you watched some of it? Any of you?
I haven't watched the.
Okay.
I did watch a little bit, but not much.
What are your thoughts coming into it? And we're a month away from release now.
Here's the thing. I'm an Xbox guy.
Okay.
And all the pre-release content actually comes to Xbox first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay! I think it's only for like 2 weeks or whatever.
That's fine. I'm still
which is
gonna
fine.
rub it in the face.
Rub it in the face of all the PlayStation.
We have Spider-Man.
Yeah, who cares?
We'll rub that back in their face.
Yeah. But they get 2 weeks of just destroying each other, which is going to be great. Now, what that does is it just shows you how many bugs are going to be in the game, what they're going to do, what's the basic gameplay, what do you pick up in the Wasteland.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big thing for me. I think if you get cool gadgets, you get cool building materials. I didn't really dig the whole build your own fortress thing.
I was kind of into that.
I mean, it's all right.
It's an interesting concept, but
it's good if you're in a group, but not by yourself.
Right, but that's the thing too, is that if the game lets you, because I know your complaints about it, and I know that there's going to be a lack of story, there's going to be a lack of like gameplay. But my thing is, I kind of love the idea of, and this might not be a game for everyone, I get that, but I kind of love the idea of giving them a sandbox in the world of Fallout and saying, there's no story, it's not a bad thing, you guys are all Wasteland survivors, none of you are special, you're just all Wasteland survivors, go survive. And it's, and then it's, and I would like a survival game like that, that's more
realistic,
more open world, which is weird to say with Fallout, but more open world, so you don't have zombies, like, because they do this kind of thing with DayZ. And
they
stuff
have
like
ghosts and ghosts, zombies and mutants.
Yeah, and then I mean, like games like DayZ kind of do this, but they don't ever really let you build a community because you have zombies overwhelming you constantly, and you're basically 2 seconds from dying all the time. Yeah. But giving you like, here's the post-apocalypse. Oh look, we stopped recording. Hi. Giving you like, here's the post-apocalypse. Go off and you can build a community. You can work together with people, or you can be a raider. Or you can do, I think that'd be kind of cool. Just kind of like, how would you survive the post-apocalypse?
Oh yeah. What would you turn yourself into?
Right.
Who would you go and kill? Would you go to the particular vaults and like raid the vaults, or would you be a vault dweller?
And that sounds like a really fun game, but I don't think this is that game.
I don't know, and the thing too is that it might be one of the. It's kind of like the what was the pirate game that came out?
It was an Xbox
or something.
Wasn't it the Xbox game?
Black Tide? Is that what it was?
No, it's something Tide. Yeah,
something I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it was called Black Tide, or Change of Tide, it was something
Tide. I didn't know. Yeah.
Tide something.
A few things that concern me were the lack of NPCs.
Yep.
Yes.
Which hurts the side quest and story content, which is what Fallout's known for.
Yep.
A bigger thing is that a beta just came out, which is good. It's a private beta for pre-orders, which is not unusual.
Right.
However, we're about a month away from release, and we have no official gameplay trailer yet. And prior to these YouTubers uploading content a week ago, we had no gameplay footage.
Right.
For a game that's coming out in a month.
Right.
And it's a game that had tons of pre-orders.
Yep.
And that concerns me, that a game is getting all these pre-orders, and yet they haven't even released gameplay footage for a game that we don't know a lot about.
Right.
They released some of the concepts they were doing, like they released some of their Vault-Tec videos, which were pretty funny, and they taught you some things about the game, but they didn't actually show a walkthrough, like an hour, 30 minutes, whatever, a walkthrough of their world and their game. Which, that concerned me a little bit, because that led me to believe that they were really making an online game. That there was going to be very, very little things you could do solo, and they knew it, and they didn't want people to know about it.
Right.
Because they wouldn't get the pre-orders.
Yeah.
I've seen the gameplay. I think it looks okay, and honestly, I think it's just not going to be the game for me.
Right.
And I love Fallout, but it looks like your average MMO.
Okay.
But it lacks the story content. It lacks the character choices, which for Fallout's really big.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any dialogue whatsoever. Even if you go up to another player, you can trade with another player. You can set up shops. Like, you could do different things with other players. But you don't have a morale system.
Right.
You don't have a karma system in place, which they didn't in Fallout 4. But you at least had your dialogue that made you feel like
it's like playing Elder Scrolls Online after playing Skyrim. That's what it is. It's Skyrim's all about you. You're the best character, and you can build your person up to become the greatest hero in all of Tamriel. And Elder Scrolls Elder Scrolls Online is the same thing. It's like you can be the greatest person. You're the chosen one, as 27 other chosen ones walk through the same place.
Yeah.
So at a point, it's like, if you're an online player, I think you'll have more fun with it than if you're not. So if you like Fallout, if you like the aesthetic of Fallout, and you like MMOs,
this might be the game for you.
Right.
Yeah.
If you just like...
I was talking to Sam about this, because Sam's not a Fallout fan, which is why we decided to talk about today, since he wouldn't be with us. He's not a huge Fallout person.
Right.
But he played Star Wars The Old Republic, and I did too. I enjoy it.
Yeah, me too.
But the nice thing about it is it's an MMO. There's multiplayer components, there's guilds, there's certain quests that are like heroic quests you can only do with like 5 or 6 people in your team.
Oh, sure.
You can't do it by yourself, and it's not meant to. But you still have individual stories for the character you chose. And you have a character that's growing. You have dialogue. You have choices you make throughout the game.
Yes.
Right.
So the story is what I think really